For like the first 2 years that I was human trafficked, I was chained up. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere. I was a victim of sexual assault at a very young age, and me and my siblings got put into foster care. From there, I kind of had a rough upbringing. I was always in trouble for this or that, mental health issues and such. After I had my children, I was really depressed and I turned to substances, also just bad relationships and stuff.
She was recruited by someone that she trusted, which is not unusual, and they took advantage of her drug addiction and only fueled that to keep her compliant in the trafficking trade.
They said they basically wanted me to just do whatever they said with whoever they wanted, whenever they wanted, and I stayed like that for a couple years. Pretty much just running the streets and just staying high. My sister just happened to drive past me one day on the street with my best friend, and they stopped, and my sister was like, if you don't get in the car and go to rehab, you're gonna go to jail because I'm gonna call the cops on you. And at that point I had active warrants. I did a little 2-week stay at rehab, and then I wanted to get sober.
When she was ready and tired of that life, they brought her into the Salvation Army, where I was program director at the time, and that began our relationship.
Realized that, the stuff that I was dealing with and was willing to accept from other people, she helped me realize that, I was stronger.
We had many conversations about her being worth so much more than the abuse she was accepting, the trafficking situation she was being put in, and I was just able to recognize that she really wanted more for herself and didn't necessarily know how to get it, but was willing to trust the process. And from that point, she started to be able to recognize her value.
And from there, that's how I got involved with the Joseph Project. So I finished out the rehab program there, and while I was doing that, Joyce had became my attorney to help me deal with, I had a lot of prostitution charges. I also had possession charges and things like that from when I was being trafficked.
She had 11 outstanding cases, so we had to get rid of them.
None of that was something that I wanted to do with my life. It was all situations that I was forced into.
The judge dismissed each and every charge that was against her.
And she was just elated, like she couldn't believe it. It was just a terrific thing to see the pure joy coming out of her face when she came back into the building that day.
I did not ever for a million years think that that was going to happen. I thought that all of my charges and things were going to follow me for the rest of my life.
So fast forward 4 years, Joslynn reaches out once again to Joseph because she's in Pennsylvania and she needs some help getting her driver's license. That's her view of the problem. The really larger view of the problem is that she had a felony warrant. So Joslynn wrote the most incredible letter to the judge, just outlining everything that had happened to her, including all the abuse, all the hospitalizations, all the broken bones, and how she was able to escape and build her life again. The judge not only did not send her to jail, but she also waived all the costs associated with Joslynn's case.
If Joyce and you guys would have never stepped up, I probably wouldn't be the same person like that's sitting here right now. Having legal help to clear you of all of those things, it's really the only way that you can survive without having, some type of stigma over you.
She literally became a free person after that, and it was so refreshing.
Joyce fought for me tooth and nail. She really advocated for me. She did everything that she could for the last 5 years to make sure that, I was taken care of and that my past didn't haunt me for the rest of my life. Joyce is an amazing lady. The Joseph Project, I think, definitely gives survivors an opportunity to overcome the legal obstacles, because if I had all those things sitting over my head right now, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd probably be in jail or trying to still finish out, probation from 5 years ago. I just finished my degree. I know eventually I want to do something working with recovered addicts, just to, give what was given to me back to others who need it. Because I had the Joseph Project as a resource, me coming out of active addiction and coming out of being trafficked and all of that was easier on me than it has been on people that don't have these resources.